looking at you, kid.
I'm Charles Foster Kane!
Hey, Stella!
Suck on this.
Happy Halloween, everybody, and welcome to our horror movie trivia apocalypse. Tonight, I'm joined by a murderer's row of movie maniacs, and my plan is to terrorize them with a series of trivia questions from some of my favorite horror movies. We did this a few months ago with our fantasy trivia apocalypse, and I'll link that video in the description below. But before I get to the rules of this strange contest, let's go in a circle and just have everybody quickly introduce themselves, starting with Victor Rodriguez.
Hey, James. Yeah, thanks for having me on. I'm looking forward to this. And Victor Rodriguez. I write. My day job, my main job is a talent manager. I manage composers and script writers mainly. And I love to talk about movies. So if you guys out there want to talk about movies with me, you can check me out on @DimeStoreCaesar on Instagram or X. And I will talk about movies with you. Anyway, happy to be here.
Fantastic. Mr. Kessler.
Good evening. I'm Mark Kessler, and I do write about all kinds of movie things, and you can always hit me up on Twitter, or I guess it's X now, at Movie Kessler. So that's me.
Fantastic. Moose!
Hello, I am Moose Matson of the Savage Realms Monthly, the official narrator, and I'm happy to be here amongst this crew.
And I've been told that you're a horror movie expert and that the betting money is on you to win this evening. So
we shall see.
Yeah. So if anybody's watching this with their friends, bet on Moose. But Mr. Rackoff.
Yes, Adam.
Who the hell are you?
Yeah. I'm a filmmaker, animation producer. I work with Matthew Modine, Bill Plimpton. I'm a big movie fanatic, but not of horror movies. So do not expect a lot of me.
I've got a few softballs in here based on your established tastes and preferences. So I can't promise they will land on you, but they'll at least be topics that you're familiar with.
Regardless, I'm ready to see some serious shit.
Excellent. And Mr. Pullen.
I am Dan Pullen. I'm the co-host of Movies from Hell, which does touch up against the horror genre quite often, but usually the grubby underbelly. I don't expect any of the movies we watch to be featured on this trivia apocalypse. But if you like cult and exploitation movies, mostly from the 70s and 80s, you can check us out. And my Twitter is @DanPullenBooks.
Fantastic. All right, so let's get over.
I forgot to mention I'm on X @Adam Rackoff. That's the only place I am. So that's it.
Fantastic. Well, let's get to the rules, and it's going to be pretty straightforward. We're just going to go in a circle, and the rotation as they've established through Roll20. We all have a weekly tabletop gaming session where we use Roll20 for playing, Mjorkborg or Shadowrun or D&D or whatever. So they already rolled ahead of time to establish this pecking order. But I'm going to ask a series of questions. If they answer correctly, they win a point. If they answer incorrectly, they lose a point. Or you can pass. And if so, then the question will go on down the line until somebody answers, until it's gone through the full rotation, and then it dies. But once the question's been answered, it's finished, and we're moving on with the original rotation. But where it gets tricky is with two-part questions. If you pass on part one, you're potentially passing up on 2 potential points or giving potentially 2 potential points to your competitors. So the first question is very important to make sure you kind of maintain control over the chessboard. But just to get warmed up, we're going to ease into the water, or in this case, Crystal Lake, with some Friday the 13th clips. And all you have to do is tell me which Friday the 13th movie the clips comes from. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Let's do it.
All right. Victor, here we go.
Oh, lighten up, demon. You'll feel a lot better after you shit.
I've seen it. I'm going to say Friday the 13th, part 4.
Hang on. Let me get my sound effects ready. That would be incorrect. But because you answered, it doesn't get passed down the line. And so who knows the real answer to the question?
I think it's part 5.
Indeed. Part 5, A New Beginning. People oftentimes mistakenly call it The New Beginning, but it's Friday the 13th. Some write it without the part 5. Some people write it
Singing
with.
in the outhouse.
Absolutely. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Red Letter Media did a brilliant kind of like 10-part harmony of different parts of that song, all kind of overdubbing each other. And it was just one of the funniest things I've ever seen on the internet. And it also has by far the best nude scenes of any Friday the 13th movie, which is a key component to this franchise. Mr. Kessler. Oh, you know what? Victor. -1, sadly. Mr. Kessler, are you ready?
Okay. Oh, that wasn't. All right. Yeah. I'm ready.
The head nod makes it all complete.
I'm going to pass on that one.
Moose.
Pass.
We're still on Friday the 13th, right?
Yes, sir.
I think it's the first one.
That would be incorrect. It is part 2.
Oh, no.
All right. Moose Matson, are you ready for the next one?
Yes. As far as my being an expert, you may have been mistaken.
Do you wish to pass it on down the line?
Well, I can rule out, I think I can rule out two of them. But no, I'm going to pass.
I will
Is
pass
that
as well.
Familiar to you?
No, Dan, it's up to you.
I am going to pass.
All right. Any luck, Victor?
No, I'll pass.
One final shot, Mr. Kessler.
No, I don't think I recognize it.
That would be the great Julie Michaels from the movie Roadhouse appearing in Jason Goes to Hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All righty. So the final one will be for Dan. Actually, no. Sorry. The next one will be for Adam. Back to the original rotation. Adam, take a crack at this bad boy.
All right.
Hey, what do you say we go get some exercise?
This is all the exercise I need.
Well, it's in 3D. I know that.
And by ergo, you should be able to guess which one it is.
I think it's the third one. As that was a trend they had back then with Jaws 3 and this one where they would make them 3D.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
That would be correct.
All right.
You're back to 0.
Where I
All right.
belong.
Dan, and the final one, my favorite Friday the 13th movie.
Oh boy. So that is part. Wait a minute. That is part 4.
What's the full title for part 4?
Jason does something. I don't know.
I think it's Dallas. Yeah.
Jason Does Dallas?
Yeah.
Part 4 is good enough, but it's technically Friday the 13th, part 4, the final chapter. And obviously, it was not the final chapter.
Right.
But we'll give you a point for that. So at the end of the first round, I got Victor -1, Adam back to 0, and Dan is up by 1. Do I have the score correct? All right, so now we're going to move into round 2, which is a little bit more complex. What I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a very short clip. And you first, part 1 is just guess the movie. Should be easy. But then part 2 of the question is name the next line that's coming after the clip ends. And if you get it right or wrong, I'll show you the full clip just to confirm. But are y'all ready to identify the movie? Once again, part 1 is identify the movie. Part 2 is just name the next line, because I feel like there's been just an absolute pandemic of horrible screenwriting in recent years. And I want to bring back the great recognizable lines. We're starting that battle here, but Mr. Rodriguez, are you ready?
Ready.
Who left my grandfather's book out for me to find? Yes! So that I would? Yes! Then you and Victor were? Yes! Yes! Say it!
It's a good one for Victor.
Yeah.
Great one for Victor.
It's Young Frankenstein.
You would be correct.
And the next line is, he was my boyfriend.
He was my boyfriend!
Well done.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
The great Cloris Leachman, she's irreplaceable. Hall of Fame actress. And yeah, she and Mel Brooks were born to work together.
Yeah.
All right, well done. So you've got oh shit, I made a mistake. I'm going to have to get rid of the mask because I'm already fucking up the score. Victor, you're back.
He's hideous.
I put both those points on Adam as opposed to on Victor. And so just to make sure I've got it right, Victor, you went from -1 up to 1 with that. But Adam, you're still at 0. You're still flat. All right. So Victor's at 1. Dan's at 1. Everybody else is at 0. Yeah, I knew this mask was going to be a mistake. I've got other masks that I might whip out later on in the recording, but for now, I feel like I just need to focus on the task at hand. Mr. Kessler, are you ready for the same treatment? Identify the movie, and then for round 2, if you wish, or in the next part, identify the line to follow. All right, here we go.
Charlie?
I'm gonna pass. Sorry.
Wow. All right, Moose. Chance for glory.
Yeah. Now, the rules about the second question.
Oh,
As far as
first
getting
you
the
just have
person
to
right?
identify the movie, and you can pass on the second part if you wish to. But first part is just identify the movie.
Fright Night.
Boom. Well done, Moose. Do you wish to pass on the line, or are you going to take a crack at it?
Oh, pass. I have no idea.
Adam, do you know the line that's
I
coming?
don't. Pass.
Dan the man.
I don't.
Victor.
I do not know.
Oh, y'all are all going to kick yourselves because it's the name of a documentary.
Oh, you're so cool, Brewster.
Hall of Fame.
I've seen that one, but
yeah, I just rewatched it a
not
couple
that-
minutes
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
It
Not
holds
recently.
up so well.
Yeah.
It's like basically ask the question: what if you were to take a Hammer horror scenario but place it in the suburbs in the mid 1980s? And it's just chef's kiss. Tom Holland directorial debut after he wrote Psycho 2 as well as Scream for Help. But Scream for Help, he didn't like what Michael Winter did to the movie, so he insisted upon directing his next movie. And yeah, I think it's Tom Holland's best movie.
And didn't they remake it with Colin Farrell also?
They did indeed, and it's like it's just as good as the remake of Total Recall or RoboCop or any other remake that you
Which
care to
one
mention.
of those also with Colin Farrell?
Exactly. Yeah, Colin Farrell gets sucked into all those. All right, so Moose, are you ready for your? I know you like early 30s horror, so this actually is right up your alley. Are you ready for your clip?
Yes.
Look.
The Invisible Man.
Boom! Don't back this man into a corner. And what's the line that comes right after?
I'm not going to go for it. I'm going to have to pass. Only because I'm sure I'd get it wrong. It won't
Adam?
be just right.
I have a guess, but I'm going to pass because I'm not confident.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm going to pass.
I'll pass.
Pass.
Look, he's all eaten away.
As soon as it started, I was like,
Yeah.
he's all eaten away.
He's all eaten away. I love it. Yeah, just that classic.
Comes back.
Yeah, James Whale just brought all that British horror into the Universal machine, and it's just fantastic. Okay, moving on. Adam, you're gonna be you rolled precisely the right number to get a category that is actually right in line with what you say you like. So are you ready?
I'm ready as I'll ever be. Yeah.
What?
Well, it's the original Nightmare on Elm Street. I know that.
You're officially on the scoreboard. And what is the line?
Hello. She says hello. And then what? There's something after that?
There comes something after that.
I don't know. I'm not confident in what she says after that.
Are you going to pass?
I'm going to pass.
I will also pass.
Victor?
I will also pass.
Kessler, I know you know this.
I'm going to take a chance on this one. I think the next line is, I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy.
What?
Yeah, I think for that one, we need to get a proper.
Way to go.
So, Martin, is that your first point on the scoreboard?
Yep, that's my
All right,
first
so I got
point.
Victor at 1, Martin at 1, Moose at 2, Adam at 1, Dan at 1. Moose, you're officially winning. I knew you were the guy to bet on before this thing got underway. Look at you.
He always under promises and over delivers.
Absolutely. Okay. So I think we are on Dan the Man. Are you ready?
Yep. Let's do it.
You're still afraid.
Stop it now. I mean it.
So this is Night of the Living Dead.
Yes, sir. Are you prepared to name the next line?
They're coming to get you, Barbara?
That would be correct. Well done. You have taken the lead.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're ignorant.
I fucking love that movie, and I've seen it many times. Now, I was having so much fun preparing clips for this round. I couldn't reduce myself or restrict myself just to 5. We've actually going to do another round around the table. Exact same format, exact same everything. You identify the movie, identify the line, and you're off to everlasting glory. So right now, Dan at 3, Moose at 2, Victor, Martin, and Adam all at 1. Do I have the scoreboard correct?
I believe so.
Okay. Victor, are you ready?
Ready. Okay. I think the movie is Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. And the next line is groovy.
Groovy. Well done.
Dead by Dawn, Dead by Dawn.
Yeah, I was gonna do that as well, but I've been saying groovy ever since I was a teenager because of that movie. So I was like, I couldn't resist throwing groovy into the contest. So Victor, you've officially tied the ball game with Dan. But moving on to Mr. Kessler, it's time to get super. This is actually one of the hard ones. I apologize, Martin, but it's time to get old school.
All right.
Don't you understand? We can't go forward and we can't go back. The road's blocked on both sides. Landslide.
That's Moose Matson. And
The movie, of course, is The Old Dark House.
Yes, sir.
wow.
I forget what they say. I'm going to pass in the second half.
Moose, this is your jam.
I'm going
Early
to kill
30s.
myself. I've got most of the line, but I can't get the line exactly. I don't want to lose a point. I was hoping you were going to go for the next line was. I was like, I got this. I've got almost all the words to it except for the first part, so now I'm gonna have to pass. Monkey balls.
Mr. Rackoff.
I have not seen this film, so I will pass to Dan.
I'm going to pass.
I'll pass as well. Yeah, I haven't seen it in
Okay.
30 years or so.
All right. So the correct answer. This is a shout out to.
Oh wait, Moose, can you take a guess?
If you want to do
If it's a freebie.
if you want to take a guess with no penalty or whatever, by all means, just let us know what you think.
It's something like something about that doesn't even pass good for Welsh.
Yeah, this is a shout out to all the boys at Film 89 because this is my favorite line about their dialect.
Even Welsh ought not sound like that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's one of the quintessential haunted house movies, and James Whale in the early 30s. James Whale could do no wrong, and he just cranked out 4 of the best horror films that I have ever seen. But this next one should be for Adam, but instead it's going to Moose. But Moose, if you pass, Adam will thank you. So be careful, because if you pass, you're going to let him get seriously ahead of you on the scoreboard. Are you ready?
All right. Go ahead.
This is it, Jennifer. Your big break in TV.
Do I have to say the number?
First, you got to say the name of the movie, which includes the number, or you'll get it incorrect. And then you got to say the line that Freddie delivers after that.
No, I think I'm going to be passing and giving it to Adam.
Adam?
Well, I know it's Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors.
Yes, sir.
The line. Oh,
Stay in the voice.
And you got to do it in the Freddy Krueger voice. You were out shooting a horror movie all weekend. You should be able to do a Freddy Krueger.
I don't remember the exact line, so I'm going to pass to Dan.
All right.
Yeah, I have a vague guess on the line, but I'm going to pass.
I don't know it exactly either, so I'll pass.
I know for sure that Kessler knows it.
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
This is it, Jennifer. Your big break in TV. Welcome to prime time, bitch.
Oh,
I love the next shot where she's just like hanging from the TV.
And Lawrence
like
Fishburne comes in and finds her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before Lawrence Fishburne was a massive superstar, he was doing stuff like Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and all that good stuff.
Wow.
All right. So just to, y'all help me out by keeping score on your personal score along the way. But right now I've got Victor at 3, Martin at 3, Moose at 2, Adam at 2, Dan at 3. Very, very tight race so far. Do all those points sound correct?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, so this next one is going to go to Mr. Rackoff.
All right.
Hope you're prepared.
Do you go out with friends?
Psycho.
Boom, boom, boom.
But I'm blanking on what he says. This is the hard thing because like your brain doesn't memorize every line like this, but like I know it. I'm gonna pass, Dan. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. I can't get it exactly.
I think I know it. I think he says, we all go a little mad sometimes.
Very close. He says it in the same scene, but instead he says,
Can I say?
Do you go out with friends?
Well, a boy's best friend is his mother.
Of course.
Yeah, I almost went with we all go a little mad sometimes. I think I might have even tried it ahead of time and gotten like a copyright strike or on one of my burner accounts. So that's what I went with instead. But it sums up Norman very, very well. So sadly, Victor, you're going to lose one of your points. You're back down to 2.
Sometimes lines like that, like you know the line, but you don't always remember exactly where it was in the film. Like it doesn't, your brain doesn't register.
I knew it was something about the mother, but like, just like, I like my mom, you know.
All right. So
You
last,
really like your mom.
last question in this category goes out to Mr. Pullen.
Be unto her, O Lord, a fortified tower.
In the face of the enemy.
Let the enemy have no power over you.
And the sound of iniquity be powerless to.
Okay, that is The Exorcist.
Indeed.
And geez, you know, there wasn't a lot to go on as far as like a setup line.
It's very clean and wholesome what she says.
Yes, I'm gonna go with your mother sucks cocks in hell.
Be unto her, O Lord, a fortified tower.
In the face of the enemy.
Let the enemy have no power over you.
And the sound of iniquity be powerless to harm her.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell,
O Lord,
Paris,
hear
you
my prayer.
faithless swine.
Come on.
I mean, How do you beat that? All right.
Well, you know, I almost said your mother sews socks that smell. You know,
That was the TV edit. Yeah, the dubbed version.
Fantastic. Okay, so end of round 2. Victor's at 2, Martin's at 3, Moose is at 2, Adam's at 3, Dan's at 5. Dan has taken the lead, and now we're going into what is easily the most challenging category by far, but it's my favorite, and it also tees up our next campaign we're going to be playing. When we wrap up Shadowrun, we're going to be taking a crack at Pulp Cthulhu, which is an enhancement upon the game Call of Cthulhu. But I figured I needed to start teasing a few bits of flavor from the world of Lovecraft ahead of time. I know some of you are experts and some of you are a blank slate. So I apologize to the latter and I accept the gratitude of the former. And also I've got like different form. Each of these questions is in a slightly different format. So I got to slow down and make sure I get this correct. So Victor, with the first question, there'll be 1 point for naming the short story, and then there'll be a follow-up point, which will actually be included in the question where I've actually prepared a little banner for it. So are you ready, Mr. Rodriguez?
I am ready.
All right. So part 1's just the story, and then the second part will be included in the question that I'm about to share on the screen.
Got it.
And read it out for us, please.
It says, name the story, and for a bonus point, finish the translation of the following statement.
We've drawn a weep ninny bong. No, that's not.
Fenugli Mugnafn Cthulhu Relie Wagnagl Fatagen in his house at Relie.
All right. So what's the story?
Yeah. The story is the Call of Cthulhu.
Yes, sir.
And the line finishes in his house at Relia. Oof. Getting the wording right is going to be tough.
And I've got my book right here, which I confirmed earlier just to make sure I would get it right.
Oh, good. I'd love to refer to that right now if I
could. Or you can pass if you want to pass the translation on down the line to see who's been studying their Cthulhu lore.
Now I'm going to say Dead Cthulhu waits dreaming.
Holy moly. I want that guy on my team when we play Call of Cthulhu. You're now up to 4 points, Mr. Rodriguez. Well done. You did not get any, your madness level will not be reduced as a result of that. But we'll get to all those mechanics down the line. But as far as Cthulhu art is concerned, let me share some real quick. I've got this bad boy, which I think is one of my favorite depictions of Cthulhu rising from his house in Rylea, or however people choose to pronounce it. But I think that's one of the best depictions of Cthulhu waking up. But I've got some others that I'll be saving for our campaign down the road. Yeah, booyakasha. So who here has read Call of Cthulhu? Yeah, it's a good one.
It looks cool.
That line wrong,
I want to read it now.
Yeah, it's there are a couple of Lovecraft stories that really seal the deal, but they might be coming up in future questions. So I'm not going to mention them quite yet. So Kessler, after that performance by Rodriguez, are you feeling intimidated before I bring up your question?
Of course, but let's go.
All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a clip. You're going to name the movie adaptation, and then for part 2, you're going to name the short story upon which it is based. Are you ready?
I think so.
All right.
This is a magnificent body. It suits me.
What's going on with you?
Me? I'm just Dandy. Brandy?
I'm going to have to pass.
Holy moly! All right, passing it on down the line. 2 points are available for anyone who wants to snag them. Moose, are you up to speed on your current contemporary Lovecraft adaptations?
Not in the least.
All right.
I've seen the trailer for that movie, but I can't remember it for nothing, so I pass.
I didn't even know this Heather Graham movie existed, so I'm passing.
Dan the man.
I was hoping somebody would get it so that I wouldn't reveal that I cannot remember the name of this movie, and I'm going to pass.
I think I know it. It's the name of the movie.
First point is for the name of the movie. Second point for the name of the short story upon which it is based.
Okay. The name of the movie is Suitable Flesh.
Boom, boom, boom.
And the name of the Lovecraft story is The Thing on the Doorstep.
Wow.
Good job.
Wow.
You take the lead with 6 points versus Dan's 5 versus Adam's 3, Martin's 3, and Moose's 2. Well
when
done.
did this movie come out? I'm just curious.
2 years ago, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So it's recent.
It's-
All right.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Because I feel like I knew
afterwards.
all Heather Graham's early films. I
I bet you do.
Victor,
And she,
I say, Victor, you're going to have to tell
he
me
looks
how
great.
it's adapted.
It's adapted relatively faithfully to the story with a few bells and whistles, but I think the trailer perhaps overpromises just a tad, but I did enjoy it. Is it Ted Lynch who directed it?
yeah,
Yeah. And he's got
Yeah.
a pretty good track record as a horror director, but I enjoyed Suitable Flesh, and I
Yeah.
admired the effort.
they really, Stuart Gordon is kind of the master, and they really kind of nailed his vibe. So
And it's the same writer who used to write all the Stuart Gordon adaptations, but I'm not going to mention any of those because they might be coming up in about 5 seconds. So moving on to the next question. Okay, Moose, I'll be very disappointed if you don't know this. So I'm going to show you an image, and I'm going to ask you, what is the name of the short story by Lovecraft that Tony Stella created this poster for? And then for an extra point, who handled the narration for this legendary recording?
Can I answer now?
No, wait, pause. Big dramatic moment. So first, let me put us all on the side. What is the name of the short story that Tony Stella did the artwork for?
The Outsider.
Yes, sir. And I've got it blacked out right now. Which legendary person handled the voiceover narration for this story?
One Victor Rodriguez.
That would be correct. And here we go.
For although Nepenthe has calmed me, I know always that I am an outsider, a stranger in this century and among those who are still men. This I have known ever since I stretched out my fingers to the abomination within that great gilded frame, stretched out my fingers and touched a cold and unyielding surface of polished glass.
Well done, Victor.
You guys may not know this, but I play Shadowrun with that guy.
Yeah, Victor nailed it. We did that, and we also did the Cask of Amontillado, the Edgar Allan Poe story, and they were a ton of fun. But yeah, Victor brought in a team to do like sound effects and music, and anyway, those were very, very cool. And the beautiful thing about getting a clip from that, I don't have to worry about copyright because it's for my own channel.
Yeah.
I could play you all 45 minutes if I want, and nobody can flag me. So I couldn't resist bringing that in. But I thought it'd be hysterical if that landed on Victor, but it ended up it ended up not landing on him.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Moose, you're now up to 4 points. So you're actually ahead of Martin and Adam. So look at you. Which brings us to Adam Rackoff. And in that you have confessed that you've not read a lot of H.P. Lovecraft. This one's going to be a little hard. But if you want to prevent people from getting the points, you might have to just answer and take the hit, or you can pass. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a quote. You're going to name the story that it comes from. And then for a bonus point, you're going to tell me the name of the creature being described. Are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
All right. So here is the description. And all you have to do is tell me the story from which it comes. It's a famous one.
Okay.
And actually read it out loud to us. Practice your Lovecraftian narration, since I'm going to be calling upon everybody to do a lot of this when we play Pulp Cthulhu.
It was a terrible, indescribable thing, faster than any subway train. as shapeless congeries of protoplasmic bubbles, faintly self-luminous, and with myriads of temporary eyes forming and unforming as pustules of greenish light all over the tunnel-filling front that bore down upon us, crushing the frantic penguins and slithering over the glistening floor that it and its kind had swept so evilly free of all litter. And that's a run-on sentence.
That is Lovecraft on his epitaph on his gravestone. It should have said like the heavyweight champion of the run-on sentence.
Yeah,
But, yeah, that was one of his core competencies. Do you wish to take a stab at the famous
I have
which
no
come?
clue. I will not take a stab.
Do you wish to pass?
I will pass. Yeah.
Dan, what are you thinking?
I know as much or less than Adam knows about.
No, it's less.
So I'm going to pass.
Okay, wait. What are we looking for now?
The name of the story, and then for the bonus point, the name of the creature being described. And I can show it again if you want to see it again.
No, I got it. Let's see. The name of the story first. The name of the story is At the Mountains of Madness.
Well done. Guillermo del Toro wanted to make into a movie with James Cameron producing for years, and then it fell apart. It's one of the great unmade movies of the 21st century. Now, for bonus points, do you want to take a crack at the monster being described?
Yeah, that's a Shoggoth.
Wow. Victor is officially up to 8. Y'all gonna have to step on the gas pedal or he's gonna run away with this bad boy. Yeah, so Shoggoths are mean and nasty things, but y'all will definitely be fighting a one or two when the time is right, and I hope you all die.
And do.
Just wait. When you do the Dolph Lundgren Masters of the Universe movie, I'm going to get everyone right.
I like your confidence. Okay, now we've got one final question for the world of H.P. Lovecraft. So, Dan.
Yes.
I'm going to show you one clip that's short. You're going to name the short story upon which that clip is not the movie, but the short story that the movie is based upon. And then for the bonus point, what line of dialogue comes next? So don't name the movie, name the short story. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Where is it? Here it is.
You'll never get credit for my discovery. Who's going to believe a talking head?
Won't name the movie, name the short story.
Yeah, I'm going to have to pass.
Okay.
To Victor.
He's going to get it.
The movie? Yeah, the movie is...
Don't name the movie, name the short story.
Oh, the short story.
Yeah.
That it's based upon, yeah.
Oh.
It is Herbert West Reanimator.
Well done. Do you know the next line that's going to come, or do you wish to pass?
Yeah, I know the next line. It's get a job in a sideshow.
Holy crap, Victor, you're up to 10 points.
Wow.
Here it comes.
You'll never get credit for my discovery. Who's going to believe a talking head? Get a job in a sideshow.
I mean, talk about an actor who was born to play that part.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame horror
plagiarist.
Yeah, he's so fucking funny. I love the dude. And I actually found a great audiobook on YouTube where he reads the entire original short story of Herbert West Reanimator, and well worth listening to. It's a weird thing where I listen to H.P. Lovecraft stories at night in order to fall asleep because they're kind of long and meandering, but sometimes they're so good I'm like, oh fuck, it's 2 a.m. I need to turn these fucking things off. But there are a ton of great YouTube channels that have done great readings of H.P. Lovecraft stories. Moose, have you done for your channel any Lovecraft stories yet?
Couple bits. I did the Cats of Ulthar.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
What's your favorite H.P. Lovecraft story that you've read?
Oh, The Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath.
Gotcha. Obscure choice. I approve. Mine might have to be the Dunwich Horror, but just because I read that early on when I was first kind of forming my impression of him. But the Dunwich Horror is really fucking good. Okay.
I feel like
You
you guys
guys
are
making
speaking
this
another
up?
language.
Is this real? I don't even know.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just talking like to a bunch of, I don't know, so weird. I don't know what you guys are talking
A bunch of
about.
cultists.
Yeah.
No, in the early 2000s, I picked up this collection of short stories, and the pages are turning brown now, but it has a great introduction by Stephen King, actually, no, by Robert Bloch, as well as a few comments by Stephen King. And I'd first heard about it in his book, Danse Macabre. And so I started reading through the stories that he'd recommended. And I was like, whoa. And luckily, slowly but surely over the years, a few decent movies have been made from his short stories. But he's tough to adapt. It's a tough tone to crack. But yeah, the stories and soon the tabletop RPG will be a huge part of your life.
Oh yeah, I also did a reading of the statement of Randolph Carter.
Very cool.
Ooh, that's a good one.
All right, for this next round, I'm gonna have to get in costume because the category is so wonderfully atmospheric. It demands an appropriate look. But just to make sure that I've got everything correct before we move into the next round, I've got Victor at 10, Martin at 3, Moose at 4, Adam at 3, Dan at 5. So it's pretty much a neck and neck race if you remove Victor from the equation. So somebody needs to send him a bottle of arsenic in order to slow him down. Otherwise, he's going to run away with this thing. But are y'all ready for round 4? All right, Moose, this next category is for you. So as a lot of you probably know, in the early 70s, for whatever reasons, there's something in the water, erotic horror movies took off like a freight train. And most of them were basically lesbian vampire movies, and they were all equally delightful in their own way. And it wasn't long before Hammer decided to get in on the action. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you all brief clips. All you have to do is tell me, is it Hammer horror or not? And then for the part 2, what is the movie in question? So I hope y'all been watching all your early 70s lesbian vampire movies. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. Moose, this is for you because I know you're an Hammer enthusiast. Because Hammer in the 50s was all about blood and cleavage as they started introducing like color into horror movies. But by the early 70s, they were ready to provide stronger drink, as the old expression.
I'm afraid I'm more the 50s Hammer guy, but we'll see.
Oh, gotcha. Well, all right. Well, Mr. Rodriguez, the first clip up, once again, first question, is it just Hammer horror or not? And then part 2, identify the movie.
Better put out the candles. Uncle Gustav might be back. Let him come. I don't care. I'm thinking about Aunt Cat.
I've seen it, but I don't know which one that is.
Do you wish to, do you wish to guess on whether it's Hammer horror or not?
Oh, I am gonna. I can guess that. It's a total guess, but I think that it is
50,
not
50 coin toss.
Not Hammer.
Not Hammer would be incorrect. You're back down to 9.
All right.
All right. Let me.
You've got some room to breathe. You can do that.
You got some breathing room.
Yeah.
But I still passed the movie title to Martin, right? Or no?
Yes. If you wish to pass the movie title down the line, you by all means may
I'm
do
going to
so.
keep passing it down.
Okay.
What?
Moose,
Twins of evil.
Exactly. Well done, Moose.
Sorry.
You're up to 5. Famously, it stars Mary and Madeline Collinson, who had appeared in Playboy together, twin 18-year-olds. You can imagine the mathematical possibilities. And they quickly got snatched up to being twins of evil, and one becomes a vamp and one does not, and all sorts of hellfire and damnation ensue. But
I can't believe Martin didn't get that one.
Y'all just aren't. Y'all aren't wanking it to the right horror movies. But Martin, you're gonna have a chance to redeem yourself.
Right,
Are you ready for your clip?
Sure.
All right, now remember, all you have to say is 50-50 coin toss, Hammer horror or not. Then for part 2, identify the movie.
I'm going to say that it is Hammer.
You would be correct.
And shucks. Gosh, it looks so familiar. I'm going to pass it to Moose. He probably knows what this is.
No.
All right. Passing it on down. Adam, do you recognize that lurid piece of cinema?
I do not. I pass.
Dan, have you and Bradley tackled this one? I think you have.
I probably not. I'm going to pass.
I am also going to pass.
It would be The Vampire Lovers.
I have seen that one.
Yeah, but it's one of the more obscure clips earlier in the movie. I couldn't choose one of the Vampire Lovers is so popular and so well known. I couldn't go with the obvious choice. I had to go for the deep cut. But this next one, Moose, I think is gonna be right up your alley. Are you ready for yours, whether it's Hammer or not?
Let's see it.
No! Wait! She's not for us.
Well, I want to say yes, it's Hammer. So I'm going to say yes, it's Hammer.
You would be correct. You're up to 6 points. Well done.
That I only briefly saw the guy that came in at the end, and he. I want to say the name of the movie, but I might be wrong, and I don't want to lose.
Take a risk
before Victor. Would that be Dracula AD 1972?
100%. Well done.
Nice
I
job.
think for that, for your lucky number 7, we're going to have to give you intensity. The next time you get stuck, though, I might have to do this. Just to make you more nervous. Okay. So, Moose, you're officially up to 7 points. Ooh. Adam, are you ready for your coin toss, Hammer, horror, or not? All right, let me get up to that category. Okay, here we go.
Probably old Giles. He's always creeping around trying to catch us with no clothes on. Did you find anyone?
No.
That was like a subtle way of scolding the audience for watching this lurid scene in the pond.
I'm going to say it's not Hammer horror.
Sadly, you're going back down to 2 points. All right. It is indeed Hammer horror. Do you wish to take a guess on the title?
No. No, thank you.
Passing it on down the line. Dan, it looks like it's familiar to you.
It is, but I'm going to pass.
I will also pass.
Martin, save these boys.
Should I guess?
It's entirely up to you.
Yes.
You currently have 4 points.
It worked for Moose.
I think it's The Vampire Lovers.
It is Lust for a Vampire. So back down to 3. We're going to give you for that a big old... Hang on, where is it? Got it.
So mean.
Yeah, I discovered these sound effects earlier, so I can't resist using them.
These are like the lurid Hammer movies.
All right, so the last one's going to go to Dan once again. All you have to guess is Hammer, horror, or not, followed by the movie.
I couldn't see anything with all those shadows.
Yeah.
Well-placed diagonals.
I'm going to say that it is a Hammer film.
You would be correct. You're up to 6.
Was there any that weren't?
No.
It was all Hammer. I love Hammer.
I'm gonna pass on the title.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know it either. I'll pass.
Martin, I know you know this one.
Well, no, I'm not going to guess. Wait, no, should I guess?
Yes.
No.
Is that Satanic Rites of Dracula?
You're down to 2.
I said no.
All right, Moose. The question is dead because he answered, but tell this fine gentleman what the answer was.
It was Captain Kronos.
Oh, Captain Kronos, Vampire Hunter. That is the lovely Caroline Munro, one of the most beautiful women who has ever walked or crawled. All right, with that, we are officially at the halfway mark and we're moving right along. So I'm going to play my little intermission with music from Shadowrun from our campaign, which we've been running. So anybody needs a quick drink or a pee break or whatever, by all means. But here we go with the groovy tunes from 16-bit Super Nintendo, Shadowrun. Mr. Kessler, we will wait for his return. But just to remind everybody, this is where the scoreboard currently stands. Victor in the lead with 9, followed by Dan with 6. And then Martin, Moose, and Adam. Martin and Adam are tied with 2 apiece, and Moose has 7. So, yeah, Moose, you're in second place. It's time to press down the gas pedal and go for the jugular.
Well, Victor was luckily on the other side of Adam and Dan for those Lovecraft questions. I was like, no, it'll never get to me.
All right. So moving into the next category. Once again, 2 points will be on the line with each one. First question is very important. Is it pre-code horror or not? And the strict definition of pre-code is starting on July 1st, 1934, the Hollywood production code started to be rigidly enforced. Prior to that, there was a golden age of great like sleazy comedies and gangster movies and westerns and horror movies. And there was one luminary from this period, the ultimate scream queen, to which everybody else will always be in second place, but the lovely Wray. So all you have to do is tell me, is the clip from pre-code horror or not? And what movie is the Wray movie that I'm showing? Are y'all ready to do the deep dive on the ultimate scream queen of all time?
Do it.
All right, Victor, you're up. First question, obviously, would once again just be pre-code or not, followed by the name of the movie.
Yeah, I think that is pre-code.
Boom! You're back up to 10. And what is the movie?
Oh man, I know it's one of 2 movies. I will pass. I'm not 100% sure which one it is.
All right, Mr. Kessler, you feel confident?
No, it's I think I know what it is, but I'm gonna pass.
Moose, you look very excited.
No, I'm not very excited. It's one of 2 movies. I was hoping he was going to guess. No, I'm gonna pass.
If nobody knows, can I say what I think it is?
Well, we gotta give Adam and Dan a turn first. But Adam, you take a crack at it.
Nah, I pass.
I will also pass.
All right, so everybody passed.
Is it Mystery of the Wax Museum?
You would have been incorrect. So
all right,
it's a good
well,
thing
it's
you did
good
not
idea.
take a crack at it.
Yeah. Dr. X.
Dr. X. Yeah.
Okay, what do we got?
I was gonna give. I would have got it.
Yeah, so that was a clip from Dr. X, directed by the great Michael Curtiz, who would later on direct Casablanca, as well as a bunch of other cool flicks like The Adventures of Robin Hood. But
I got it recently on Blu-ray from Warner Archive, but I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, it's so fucking good. All right, the next Fay Ray clip, Mr. Kessler. All you're going to tell me first is pre-code or not, followed by the name of the movie. Are you ready?
Okay.
Perhaps if you didn't see it, you could scream. Throw your arms across your eyes and scream, man. Scream for your life.
Okay, that's King Kong, of course.
All right, we got to answer the first question first before you get to
it's 1933, so I think that makes it pre-code, right?
2 points on the scoreboard for Mr.
Okay.
Kessler. You're back up to 4.
All right. Took me a second.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody's ever devoted more time to obsessing over King Kong than you have. So that was you were uniquely positioned to answer that one. Yeah, no one can scream quite like Fay Ray. She just had some lungs that were just unlike anybody else. All right, so Moose, I apologize. This is the hard one of the Fay Ray lineup. But once again, the easy part's first, just pre-code or not, followed by the name of the movie.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Are your kisses dynamite?
Don't you like my kisses?
Oh.
All right, pre-code or not? It's one of the few movies in this genre from this period where she doesn't scream the entire movie. I was watching it with like a fine-tooth comb. It's like, where's the scream? It's like, wow. The ultimate screamer of all time did not scream in that movie.
Well, since I don't know for sure the first, I'm passing on the whole thing.
You don't want to 50 pre-code or not?
Nope. You pass.
Adam.
Right. I'll take a guess. I'll say it's not pre-code.
You'd be incorrect.
Oh.
You're back down to 1. It is pre-code.
My goal is to be down to 0.
All right. You wish to pass the title on
Yeah.
down the line.
I'll pass the title to Dan.
All right.
I will pass on the title.
I'll take a guess. Is it the Black Cat?
It is. That's close. It is The Vampire Bat, which I had not seen until fairly recently, but it's part of her hot streak. So you are back down to 9, but
What
still
year was that?
in the lead, but closer to Moose.
What year was that?
1933.
33. Okay.
All right. So next up, I believe, is Adam. Back to the regular rotation. Are you ready for pre-code or not?
Wow.
Well, I'll say it's not.
Incorrect. You're back to 0, like you wanted.
I thought it was all. I thought because it was color. It would be.
It's an early 2-strip Technicolor process that was briefly in vogue in the early 30s.
Gotcha. All right.
And most popularly exemplified by both Dr. X and the name.
I don't know.
Dan,
the man.
I will pass.
Victor.
To get the title exactly right. Okay, I'm going to guess again. Is it Mystery of the Wax Museum?
Well done. Back up to 10.
That's the one I thought the other one was.
Yeah, Michael Curtiz directed the double
Mhm.
feature of Fay Wray thrillers, Dr. X and Mystery of the Wax Museum, both of which had the two-strip Technicolor process that were lost for decades until they were restored and rediscovered. And they're just stunning, and they rule, and they both have Lionel Atwill in them, and they're just fucking excellent little genre films from the early 30s. But the last Fay Wray extravaganza is going to be for Mr. Pullen. Are you prepared?
Let's do it.
Pre-code or no?
Killed my brother.
Dingus! Why are you... What's making you on the back?
That last scream just makes the whole scene worth it. Just the,
All right. I mean, I'm
easy one first. Pre-code or not?
I'm gonna say it's pre-code.
You are correct. You're up to lucky number 7.
Okay.
Tied with Moose.
They were all pre-code. You did it again.
I did it again. I did the same thing with the 80s fantasy or porn last time as well.
Yeah.
Where they're all 80s fantasy.
I'm gonna pass on the title.
Okay. And this is another tease for our Pulp Cthulhu campaign, which is why I included this.
I don't know that one. I'll pass.
Martin Kessler.
The Most Dangerous Game.
Hell yeah, it is.
Count Zaroff.
You're up to 5.
Making a comeback in the pre-code.
Making a comeback. All right. Yeah. So the Most Dangerous Game. Martin, explain to everybody what is the premise of the Most Dangerous Game.
Oh, the premise is that the deadliest game of all is man.
Hunting man.
Absolutely.
And they were shooting it basically back to back with King Kong, so you can see some of the same sets being used again and some of the same cast, and it's pretty cool. You can watch them together. I've got a poster actually of both up on my wall.
All righty. Well, that brings our pre-code era to an end. So now it wouldn't be a horror movie trivia apocalypse without a little bit of Italian horror. But I'm going to throw a little curveball at you. I'm going to show you a series of posters, and they are all done by Italians with Italian names. They may or may not be Italian movies. You're going to tell me the English language release for the US for the movie in question. And because we're getting close to the end of the game, each one is going to be worth 2 points. No follow-up question, just 2 points, one and done. You got to either answer or pass on down the line. Are y'all ready?
All right. Let's do it.
All right, let me get to that part of my category. All right, so Mr. Rodriguez, once again, it's just going to be a poster. You just tell me what the name of the movie was in the U.S., and it's 2 points or negative 2 points. And let me put everybody on the side so you can see it in their living glory. Booyakasha!
Oh, man. Yeah, I do not know. I will... wait a minute. No, I got it. Okay.
No Googling.
No Googling. I'm just looking at the names below and I figured it out. The US release is Vampires with a Y.
Well done. My all-time favorite erotic horror movie ever made, Vampires with a Y. It is one of a kind. And I've tackled it, I think, with Dan Pullen like 10 times on different podcasts.
This is true. Yeah.
It keeps coming up. And Dan, who was the legendary director who gave us Vampires in 1974?
I'm blanking on his name.
Say Ramon Larraz. Got to roll all those R's. Yeah, he made a ton of wild movies in the 70s and early 80s, but Vampires is one of a kind. Mr. Kessler, are you ready for your turn? Oh, and so actually, Victor, you get 2 points for that. So you're actually up to 12 now. You're at 10 before that. You're now sitting pretty at 12. Mr. Kessler, are you ready?
I'm terrible at Italian horror, but let's go.
All right, I'm going to put everybody on the side. Mr. Kessler, this one's for you.
Nude Power. Oh, is the English title Strip Nude for Your Killer?
Bam! Well done. You're up to 7. Lucky 7. Dan,
Despacito.
Martin, and Moose are all at 7. Adam, you got to play some catch up.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's a wild movie and a very enticing poster, but well done, Kessler. You didn't hesitate for a second.
Mamma mia.
All right, now Moose, you knew a lot about pre-code horror. You knew a lot about Lovecraft. How would you characterize your level of knowledge of Italian horror?
I don't like it. Don't watch any of it.
All
So
right.
go ahead and let's just get it over with.
Let's just get it over with. All right, Moose, this one's for you. Boom.
No idea.
Got a passer?
Oh yeah.
All right, Adam.
I know the director, but I don't know the title.
Pass?
Pass, yeah.
Smash or pass, as they say.
Passing.
Dan.
Blood and Black Lace.
Bam! Well done. By the great Mario Bava.
Oddly enough, it's the movie that I watched by mistake on the first podcast we were on.
Yo, I had Dan and Bradley on, and we were going to tackle Black Sunday and maybe Black Sabbath, as a Mario Bava double feature.
Mhm.
And Dan just decided to watch the wrong movies ahead of time. And there was like a 30-second window where he tried to bluff his way through the discussion before he finally said, I watched the wrong movie.
That's great.
Oh, it was fantastic. Okay, so back to our regular rotation. I think we are up to Adam.
Yeah.
And you actually have the hardest one, so I apologize that it landed right on you.
It wouldn't matter if it was hard or easy.
All right, so for 2 points, name the English translation or English release title for the following movie.
Is it Masters of the Universe? No, it's not. It's not my final answer. I'm passing. No.
I'm getting no context
vibrations?
clues. No, I'm going to.
I backed a book recently on Kickstarter, which is nothing but erotic Italian movie art. Many of which are for horror films or giallo or whatever. And so this one came, I was like, that is just beautiful and stunning. I got to bring it in. But I had to see the movie in order to include it in the contest. It's a pretty obscure movie, and I'll give you some trivia afterwards if Victor or Martin or Moose managed to guess it.
Nope.
I got to ditch the mask. It's making my nose run. All right.
Nope. I'll pass.
Mr. Kessler, have you seen this weird, obscure curiosity?
I'm guessing the English title is something completely different, so I don't know.
That would be an excellent suspicion on your part. All right, so Moose, you get a chance to bring it in for a smooth landing.
Nope. Pass.
The movie is called, sometimes it's listed as Frankenstein's Castle of Freaks, and other people list it as Dr. Frankenstein's Castle of Freaks. And it's rather notorious because nobody can agree upon who actually directed the movie. There's a lot of discrepancies out there, like how it was shot, who shot it, and it was different people assume the role at different times. The only reason to watch this movie is that like every 5 minutes you see these insanely curvaceous, lovely blonde Italian actresses taking all their clothes off. And so, not a good movie, but a weird curiosity. But like a lot of notorious Italian thrillers and horror movies in giallo, great poster, terrible movie. But this next one, y'all might look at it a little differently. So Dan, are you ready for your guess on?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Booyakasha.
This is, oh God. So what did they do to Solange?
Is that your final answer? Are you satisfied with your phrasing?
Or what have they done with Solange?
I'm going to make you get it. You have to get it.
Solange.
You're going to have to get it word for word correct because there's obviously it's a dead giveaway in the title here. So you got to get it perfect.
What have they done with Solange?
You lose 2 points. You're back down to 7. It is what have you done to Solange? Which is one of Bradley's faves of the giallo subgenre.
Yeah, he is going to kill me.
Yeah, it's a wild one. If you're into
what
giallo,
have they done to Dan?
Yeah,
what's Bradley going to do to Dan?
Alrighty. So, you know what? I misspoke earlier. I thought I had 8 rounds prepared, but I actually only have 7 rounds prepared. So we're about to move into the final round. And for the final round, we're going to make things interesting where you can bet or risk up to 3 points. You can bet 1, 2, or 3. But if you bet before you see it and you decide to pass, it remains worth 3 points all the way down. Or just since Adam's a little bit behind, should we make it really crazy and make each one up to 5? I'll let y'all vote. Victor, what do you think? What should be the cap on how much you can bet for the final round?
5.
Victor says 5. Kessler, what do you say?
Wow.
I say it depends on the category.
Well, the category is going to be Enzio Sciotti.
1 point maximum for sure.
Martin says 1. Moose, what do you say?
Doesn't matter.
-5.
And Dan, what do you think people should be able to bet?
I mean, up to let's go up to 5.
Yes, you can bet 1, you can bet nothing, or you can pass and send a very valuable question down the line. So one of the greatest movie poster designers of all time is the great Enzio Sciotti. And so all you're going to do before it's your turn, you're going to tell me how many points you're putting on the line, like it's the end of Jeopardy. And I'm going to show you a poster by Enzio Sciotti. And all you have to do is tell me the English translation or the American release title for the movie. So Victor, how many points? You're currently at 12. Martin is at 7. Moose is at 7. Adam's at 0. Dan's at 7. So it's a tight one for at least for second place. How many points are you going to put on the line?
I'll put 1 on the line.
Okay. Victor is playing it safe, going to keep that lead, consolidate that lead.
Trying to.
1, 2, 3, 4. These are the ones that are beautiful. All right, let me put y'all to the side. Victor, for 1 point.
Ooh. Wow. I will pass.
Okay, Martin.
Oh, it's a Fulci movie. I'm gonna pass.
Wow, Moose.
Pass.
Adam.
Pass.
Dan, save us.
Oh, I hope it wasn't coming to me because I know that I don't know it. I don't know it.
It is his most famous movie. It's The Beyond. How dare you?
Oh.
Yeah, that's the Italian release poster for The Beyond. Yeah, it's a good one. But yeah, Enzio Sciotti just knocked that one out of the park, but nobody loses any points. So Mr. Kessler, for your turn, you are currently, if you were to bet 5, you would tie Victor. So I'd have to have, I do have bonus questions prepared just in case. So do you wish to bet the full 5 in order to catch up with Victor?
Sure. Yeah, let's bet all 5.
You're going to bet all 5. And you can always, if you see it and you're like, what the fuck is that? You can still pass. Okay. So, and this is a really hard one. No pun intended. And I'll give you a hint. It's got 2 technically accurate American release names, either of which are acceptable.
Lamberto Bava, not Mario Bava. Oh, shucks. I know like 2 Lamberto Bava movies. I'm going to pass.
All right. It's worth 5. Hot potato going down the line. Moose, do you wish you risk 5 by taking a stab at this one?
Pass.
Adam.
Pass.
Dan.
I'm not going to risk 5 points. I will pass.
Victor.
I will also pass.
So the 2 acceptable titles would be You'll Die at Midnight or Midnight Killer.
That's not a real movie.
Okay.
Okay, so we're moving on to Moose. A chance to tie the leader if you wish to bet up to 5. Moose, how confident are you feeling?
All 5.
You're betting all 5?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I like your
because
style.
if I don't get it, they'll be betting 5.
It's worth betting 5 just to sabotage the next person.
All right, for 5 points, Moose, what is the following American release title for the following Enzio Sciotti classic?
Oh, no idea.
Look closely.
Oh, I pass.
Adam. For keen-eyed observers,
It looks like Jason.
it's a dead giveaway.
But it's not. I'll pass.
Dan for 5 points.
So to continue. I'm gonna say Friday the 13th Part 2.
Close.
Oh.
But you're back down to 2
Just the
points
hockey mask.
because it's Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning. And it makes no sense because that's not how the mask looks, and he doesn't wield a chainsaw. But if you look at the star, John Shepard, he plays Tommy, and the director, Danny Steinman, directed A New Beginning. So, but I admire your big balls bet going.
I had to go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you and Adam can battle over last place, but we're going to move on to Adam. This is a good one.
All right.
I would recommend you bet 5. And
I'll bet 5. I mean, it doesn't matter, but I'll bet 5.
Okay.
Oh, I think that is.
And I got to make it go away because it actually has the English title in parentheses.
Oh, does it?
But you saw all you needed to see.
I'm pretty sure it's the Catherine Bigelow film, but I'm just like on the spot. And like, what's the name of it?
Do you wish to pass it on down the line?
No, give me a second. So let me dig.
Come
Let
on,
me dig
Adam.
deep. Let me dig deep. Near Dark.
Boom. Well done.
Yep.
Up to 5. Okay. And whoops, hang on. Where the hell am I? I've lost all my assets. Okay, last but certainly not least, Dan Pullen, how many points do you wish to risk on this?
I'm go balls deep, man. 5 points.
5 points. Okay, here is the final poster by Enzio Sciotti.
This is the house by the edge of the cemetery.
Is that your final answer in terms of the exact phrasing of the title?
That's as close as I'm gonna get. I'm at 2 points.
He's kind of saying tweak it slightly.
So say it again.
House by the cemetery.
Bam. Well done. You're back up.
Good.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so here's where we stand. Martin has 7, Moose has 7, Dan has 7, and Adam has 5. Victor, you are the victor, no pun intended, but we are going to have a battle for second place. And how can we do this? Because I've got 3 weird random things prepared that I was just thinking about throwing out there for shits and giggles. And I think the fairest thing to do will be for me just to think. I'm going to think about what I think y'all know and what might be the hardest for you or the best for you or a mix of the two. And all you have to do, and once again, because it's just a battle for second place, all you have to do is just tell me, Martin, and you're going to go first.
Okay.
Which Scream movie is this?
You know, you catch me on the wrong day, and I might not realize that's a trick question. That's Scary Movie 1.
Exactly. Well done. All right, you're officially up to 8, and we'll see if the other gentleman with 7 can reestablish the tie. Moose, for you, I know you're a fan of this particular performer. All you have to do is tell me the American release name of the following movie. And I've actually got 2 posters for you to choose from just to help you. So Moose, lay it on me. What is the name of this movie? Stars your boy, your favorite.
Um,
And I got another poster if you need an additional clue.
I want to say Witchfinder General.
Well done. The tie has been reestablished. We're back to 8-8. Holy moly, this is going to be a nail biter. All right, so let me get back to here. And for Dan, who's got 7, Dan, how can I make this somewhat challenging? Because I don't think it's very challenging. I was going to put it in here as like a reward for answering questions correctly. How can I phrase this? Tell me the star of this mid-90s sci-fi sleazy classic.
I've seen it so many times.
It is Natasha Henstridge.
All right. I think we just have to accept the fact that we have 3 people and a battle to the death for second place. But Victor, congratulations. You get to be the victor. And tell us, if you wish to, would you prefer to DM a one-shot for the group, or would you prefer to pick a time in our Shadowrun campaign where you can call all 1s or all 6s as long as it's not a boss fight?
Nope. You got muted somewhere along.
Oh, Victor, can you hear us?
Yes. I was just trying not to get in the way of the battle there. Yeah, I think I'd like to go for the Shadowrun one.
All right, all 1s or all 6s. And once again, you can pick your moment where anytime in a combat round, all you have to do is just say whatever happens next. Like, I want that guy to get all 1s, or I want my buddy to get all 6s. You just pick your moment. It just can't be like the most important part of like the end of the campaign. Like, I'm just going to get all 6s on the boss and blow his head clean off. But all right, well done. Use that gift wisely. But that brings this contest to a close. I thought I actually had more stuff prepared, but I should have prepared. I'm having so much fun. I don't want it to end. I should have prepared a few more rounds. We'll have to just save all that enthusiasm for 2026, when we're going to do our science fiction movie trivia apocalypse, where we can get into all sorts of weird shit like German expressionism in the 1920s, or Roger Corman's sleazy classics, or the crap that we grew up on. But well done. Any final comments or observations by any of y'all before we bring this contest to a close?
No, this was good. I even though some of the categories obviously I was not well versed in, it was a good time.
Well, just as a way of bringing us in for a safe landing, I'm going to go in a full circle again in case people skipped at the beginning. Plug your name, your social media, any projects that you're working on that you want to create additional exposure for, and then we will sign off for the evening. But Victor, start us off.
Victor H. Rodriguez. I am at Dime Store Caesar, one word. And my projects are, you could buy my book, The Sound of Fear, on Amazon, or you could listen to my podcast where I talk about that book. It's like a limited mini-series called Inside The Sound of Fear.
Excellent. I'll include a link to that down in the description below.
Oh, thank you.
Kessler.
I'm still over on Twitter at Movie Kessler. I have new articles about Tron and Tron Legacy, and a review for Tron Ares over at Film 89. And Film 89 is also where I have my big 3-part series on the history of King Kong, if you want to read my thoughts about Fay Wray screaming. So check that out if you feel inclined.
Excellent. Moose.
I wanted to mention earlier when you were talking about Fay Wray that in her wonderful screams, also in the movie Murder by Death by Neil Simon, whenever they ring the doorbell, it's Fay Wray screaming, and that's the sound of their doorbell.
So what is her best?
Anyway,
my favorites, I think the easiest scream, and I couldn't include it because it's too obvious, is when she's got her arms strapped up and she first sees King Kong. Where she literally just lets her entire soul out of her body to the point where it might not come back in. But god damn, it is the scream of all screams. Yeah, she was incredible.
But anyways, Moose Matson here. I am the official narrator for Savage Realms Monthly, the dark fantasy, sword and sorcery monthly publication. Also, you can find me on Facebook at Moose Hobo Matson. Hobo because I made a little hobo with a high kick with Mr. Hancock there.
He'll kick you to death.
Oh yeah, definitely. And Moose Matson over on Twitter X.
Excellent, Adam.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter X at Adam Rackoff, and the only thing I can share, I can't really share. I have some films I'm.
You were in the news lately.
Yeah.
Deadline.
Yeah, there's a documentary that I'm working on about the making of Full Metal Jacket, and Mr. Hancock is also an executive producer on that. And
Adam was kind enough to rope me in against my will.
Yeah, I forced you.
Yeah.
And I just want to mention that James and I and Martin have done a bunch of audio commentaries recently for films released by Deaf Crocodile, or not just films, projects. We got this is
I think it's sold out already, so
I know it is.
So
I know
people can't get there, so you're just taunting them.
If you want to spend like hundreds of dollars, you can snag them.
Tragedy
on
of
eBay.
Man. Yeah, you can pay like $130 for this.
But I'm actually very proud of the fact that the Blu-rays that we were a part of are in demand enough where it's considered valuable on eBay. And obviously, all credit goes to us as opposed to the amazing filmmakers.
It's not the films; it's us talking
exactly.
about it.
I just like being a collector's item.
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah,
cool, Mr. Pullen.
Dan Pullen. Check out Movies from Hell, where Bradley and I talk about really weird, grubby movies. We recently had James on, as we alluded to before, to talk about Michael Winner films. You don't get much grubbier than that.
I went to war with Bradley over Scream for Help. He had the audacity to claim it's a terrible movie. It's a sleazy movie and it's a trashy movie, but it's a fucking amazing movie. So
yeah. So yeah, we have a Patreon, and we do have a free tier. So jump on there, and Bradley is always finding links to rare films and sharing them on the Patreon. So it's a good time.
Excellent. Well, guys, thank you for humoring me with yet another horror movie trivia apocalypse. This was my Halloween gift to my subscribers, and it was just a hoot and a half, and I look forward to plugging and promoting it throughout the week. But I can't think of a better way to celebrate my favorite holiday than to discuss a bunch of horror movies with you fine five freaks, and I look forward to resuming our Shadowrun campaign next Monday. But I appreciate y'all allowing me to press pause on our gaming for a different kind of game altogether. But I hope a fine time was had by all.
Yes. Thank you all for educating me on horror.
Well, Adam, I'll just say this, but when we get into science fiction at some point next year, you're the odds-on betting favorite, because I know that is definitely your core competency. So we'll
although I have some holes, I might have to fill in those holes between now and then.
That's what she said. Well, happy Halloween, everybody. Moose, well done on your gear. I'm very impressed by your chainmail. It's are there any accoutrements that go with your armor?
You chose wisely.
Exactly. You're aging into that part before you know it. You'll get there. 20 more years of YouTube, and you'll be ready to act out that scene. Well, we hope you all have enjoyed the following program. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and check out the links below to where everybody has all their various ongoing projects linked. But I hope everybody has a very fun, rambunctious, sinful Halloween. But more importantly, as always, onwards and upwards.
Ain't like it used to be, but it'll do.
You know how to whistle, don't you, Steve? You just put your lips together and blow.